like ideas of that. When you got a realization of the mind as living Buddha, perfect, your mind is become that like as a really true Buddha. If you got realization, in the teaching said, don't stop the contracting to the teacher. Don't give up the teacher. Teacher said, even all phenomena are. You realize that all phenomena are mind. That truly, when you realize that nature, but even should not mix up karma and lower karmas. They're very careful every activity. Every activity. And even you become the embodiment of yourself as an embodiment of the three kayas or Buddhas. Kayas, but also should not give up the honoring the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. So even you have the realization, that's what all these great masters, when they got realization in such a really big, but still they're so humble, so simple, down to the earth. This is one of the guys, nothing acting that something the big and fancy. He's really so down to the earth. Even you have the realizations of you see everything so clearly, the omniscient, all the clairvoyance, all these things. And don't have the arrogance. Don't feel up some spirituals. Keep gentle, calm, and peaceful. Those are the Guru Padmasambhava's teaching that he taught with Yeshe Tsogyal teachings. So always the conduct have to be very thoughtful. And there's generally, externally, for example, in post-meditation conduct, there's a conduct with careful or mindfulness, and the conduct with then conduct. Yeah, I think we just will talk conduct of the mindfulness. So always be mindful, always thoughtful. And in the teaching said, even you have the highest realization, biggest realization, but conduct level should be very simple and detailed and thoughtful. Very thorough, very practical. That is, for example, Buddha Shakyamuni, greatest teacher, is Buddha. But in the external, when we read the books and the teachings, so thoughtful, so practical, and so sensible, so cooperative, and so appealing, and acceptance. Not saying I'm Buddha or this and that. So accepted. And even Buddha give the teachings and not be kind of talking all the time. He'd make dialogues. And they always say, oh, some student, Chariputta or Mongolputta or Subhuti, say, and then when Buddha said something like that, and he said that the students, oh, gracious teacher, I don't know that way. Then Buddha answered, oh yeah, that's true. It's not way, this way. He opened the dialogues. It's not ordering. Ordering. Buddha is so humble. Simple. That's really the example to us. Gentle, peaceful, cooperative, low-key. Let's be as regular, average persons. But the inside, realization is then vastness. Love is vastness. Compassion is vastness. Wisdom is vastness. That's what we really need. And so that thoughtful, mindfulness, alertness, all those are important. And respect all teachings of Buddha, Guru Padmasambhava, follow their footsteps and benefit for all the beings according your capabilities and capability or readiness for others. Those all conduct and keep the practices, and also keep the practice as commitment. We made as commitment. Really keep it. And many times, many sangha members or many times, I will never let you down. It's a wonderful statement. Really, that's what we should do. Never let down Buddha, never let down Dharma, and never let down Sanghas. Keep in the heart. And never let down our bodhicitta. is really that wonderful. Really, that is awesome, actually. But we're going to act as awesome, humble, simple. That is truly Vinaya according to the teaching of the Buddha and these great masters. So I will stop it today. Thank you very much, everyone. Again, thank you very much for participating. And we do 2 minutes meditation and then